I'm just trying to show you this beautiful neckline. This neckline is called a Queen Anne neckline or a built-up neckline, whichever one you want to call it. Yeah, and this neckline is what we'll be learning how to make today. It's very easy, it's simple, it's not too difficult to get. So now you can see the way the neckline is very balanced on me. You can see the curve and everything. Now guys, I want you to subscribe to my channel, like this video and share it if this video is what you like and if this video has been helpful to you. Yeah, so now let's get started. I'm so loving this. I can't wait to rock this stuff outside. Yeah, I just finished making it, so you can see it's very fine and it's beautiful. Now let's get started. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I have a basic block here. It's just a simple basic block. This is the back and this is the front. This is the center front, then this is the back with the zip allowance. Now this tutorial, what we'll be concentrating on is just the neckline. I believe we all know how to draft a basic block. I went down here by 1 inch, then the shoulder slope is 1 inch also for the back. Then for the front, the shoulder slope is 1 inch. Then I did 3.25 for the width and 3.25 for the depth. Now the width is 3.25. So I'm going to bring my camera to the front, to the neck, because that is what we'll be working on. That is our area of concentration today. Now we'll be working on the back first, then we'll work on the front. Now you can see my pattern. The back, I have an extension here of 3 inches before I start my main measurement. Yeah, because our back, we're going to be extending the back upward. That is why I have 3 inches all the way to the front like this. For this back like this, I'm going to go up by 2 inches. This is our center. This is where the back is starting from. So from the neckline here, I'll go up by 2 inches. I'm going to mark it like this. I also mark 2 inches, so I'm going to square it up. So I'll be rolling a straight line to these 2 inches, then I am square, then I now square it up. So can you see what I did? Now on our neckline, now we're going to have a new neck line for the back. So on this part here, I'm going to be coming down by ½ inch. ½ inch like so. Then I'll connect it to this point here. So now we have our new neckline. Then guys, on this place where I went up by 2 inches, you can notice this place have a sharp end. We don't need any sharp curve or any sharp end when we're drafting this neckline. So for you to get, you're just going to, from this place, just go out here by 0.1 and you just blend it. You just blend it up. We don't need any sharp edge at that part. Yeah. Now we've done drafting the back. This is very simple. We'll be working on the front neckline now. For the front neck. Now what I did is I extended my shoulder line here. I just extended it up in a slant way like this, the way I'm doing like this. You can see the way I slanted it. It is not straight, it is slanted. Then because we came up here for the back neck here, we came up here by 2 inches. So we'll be doing the same thing on the front. So you place your tape from your neck width here. You're going to mark your 2 inches. Now this is the 2 inches here. I already did that, not knowing that my camera was not playing. This is the 2 inches here. So you just indicate it and you leave it there like that. Now from your neck, your main neck width, your initial neck width here, you're going to go down by 7 inches. Now this is the 7 inches. So you mark your 7 inches. Then you'll be ruling the line down to meet the 7 inches like this. Now you now square it up. So do you understand? That is what I did. Now in between these 7 inches here, you get the midpoint. Now this is the midpoint here. So you're going to take your curve ruler. Now you'll be marking a new neckline now. From your 2 inches here, you connect it to the 3.5 here. So you just extend it like so. Now on this part, you come out here by 1 inch and you mark. Then from this 1 inch, you're going to connect it to the square box, this end here that we did here. So you also take your curve ruler. You can decide to use your hand or you use your curve ruler, whichever one works for you. So you mark it like this. Now this is the shape of our neck, of our queen hand neck line. Now to avoid any sharp edge here, so you're going to be curving it. So if you know you cannot work with your curve ruler to curve, you can use your hand to just curve it. Okay, so guys, that's about our neck, our queen hand neckline, or the built-up neckline. So now we'll be cutting this off. So we're going to cut. Now before you cut, guys, we'll be measuring the shoulder. Now the shoulder starts from these 2 inches we came out here. The shoulder starts from here. So I'll measure what I have here and compare to the back shoulder to see if it's the same. So what I have here is 6.75. That is what I have here. Now let's check the back. Let's check the back neck. So you place it on this 2 inches up here. So you're going to measure. So guys, I also have 6.75. Now the front shoulder and the back shoulder is the same thing. So we are done drafting this. So before we cut, now this is our zip allowance for the back. So you just extend this 1/2 inch all the way to this point. Now we can now cut our pattern. So guys, this is after cutting the neckline. This is what I have. You remember, this is the 2 inches, the extension. Then to the curving we did here, I cut to this side, yeah. Then the back also, I also cut. Now, so this is how the back and the front is looking like. Now the next thing is I'll be cutting it. I'll be transferring them on the fabric. Now I'm going to place it on the fabric and I'll also cut. I'll be adding 1/2 inch all to our measurements. I'll be adding 1/2 inch everywhere. Yeah, the only place I will not add 1/2 inch is the center front and the center back. So let me do that and I will show you guys. Now I've finished cutting it on the fabric. So I'm going to drop the pattern paper. And guys, I cut out facing for the front and the back. I just extended it. You can cut any length you want. It can be up to this length. It can be up to this length here. So this is how our front neckline is looking like. So I'm going to take the fabric. I also, guys, I gum it with an Estee. I gum both the fabric and the facing, even the back also, both the fabric and the facing. That is what I gum. So you can use any kind of gum. It could be Estee, it could be paper gum. Yeah, that is what you use to gum. So now let's work on the front. Now this is the front. I'm going to turn it to the right side, the way it is looking like this. So I'll be placing the facing on it, right side facing right side. Now I'm going to use my pin. Yeah, so the next thing is just to sew on this neckline with 1/2 inch. If you know you cannot control the 1/2 inch, you can just take your pen or your chalk and just use it to mark the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to take it to the machine now and sew. Now this is the 2 back. So we'll be taking the back facing and placing it on each other. This is the neckline, here and here, not here. This part is the shoulder. Yeah, so you just turn it with 1/2 inch. I added 1/2 inch when I was cutting. This is what I have. Now I have notched. You're going to notch it properly. So after notching like this, then you're going to be top stitching. I believe we all know what top stitching is. You're going to be sewing very close to the, you can see the way, this is the facing. This is the facing, so you're going to face it like this. Then you'll be sewing on it very close to the middle line. So you're going to sew like that till you get to this point, so that when you turn it, it can be easy for you. It can be easy for you. So I'm going to do that. Guys, you can see I have top stitch and also iron. I'll just be trimming off this sharp angle. So this is the back. Can you see the back? Now this is the front. We'll be turning the front and the back shoulder together. So I have my, this is the zip allowance, so it's going to be on this side. Now right side facing right side. This is the second one, right side to right side. So now this is the shoulder on this point. This is the shoulder for the front. So you're going to open it up like this, the way it is like this. Then you know how to join shoulder. Then this one, you make sure the middle point matches together. So you'll be sewing it to the end, and you also sew here to the end. So you take the second one, you're going to open it up like this. You take this one, you open it like this. So you do the same thing, then you also do the same thing. After fixing the shoulder, I'll be fixing the zip now before I fix the side seam. How do you fix zip on this design that has a built-up collar? So this is how you do it. You're going to open it like this. You're going to open it. Now this is the facing for the back. This is the facing for the front. So you take the two facing for the back, right side to right side. You can see the way it is. So you're going to join them together like so. It will now be like this. So now that it is like this, you're going to be sewing. You will leave 2 inches from here to here. You're going to leave 2 inches. Two inches like this. Then on your center back here, these 2 points on your center back, these 2 points here like this, you're going to match it together So when you match it together, you will now go down from this center point here. You also go down by 2 inches like this. Now you're going to start sewing from here, from this 2 inches up here. You sew to this 2 inches that you came down from your neckline here. So when you get to this point, you are going to stop sewing. Now after you stop sewing, the remaining zip allowance is how you'll be fixing your zip. Now let me do that before I show you how to fix the zip. Guys, this is it. I have sewn from here to here. Now that you have now sew it now, so this is how it's going to be. You're not going to open it up like this. Can you see? You're going to open it up like this. So when you open it, you've already closed the back. This built up here is closed because our zip will not get to this upper part. That was why we came down by 2 inches before sealing it. So I'm trying to open it so that I can have a flat edge here. Now guys, so the way it is like this, so you're going to open it up. Look at the place where I sewed to. Now normally if you want to fix our zip, we normally fix our zip like this, but this time around it's going to be upside down. Yeah, it's going to be upside down. So you're going to place your zip like this, and you'll be sewing your zip downward. So that is how we'll be sewing this. But before you do that, make sure you hem your down part. Yeah, make sure you hem your down part. Now I will be sewing the side seam together with the allowance I added when I was drafting. Then I will now sew I will now hem the down part. Then after that, I'll fix the zip. Then I'll come back and show you guys. I've finished joining the side seams together. Now I'm done with the neck. This is it on this side. Can you see it? It's so beautiful and balanced and easy to make. It is not difficult, guys. This is the back. Can you see the back? Now this is how it is. I'm going to be opening up the zip. So when you open your zip will get to this point. Look at it from the inside. Now can you see the way it is? Because this is the shaping which we cut. You can use this tutorial to modify your own neckline anyhow you want. You can decide to bring it down like this, or you can decide to make this place very sharp, like a V, like very curvy, before you bring it down. It depends on anyhow you want it. You can just modify your neckline the way you want. Then for the sleeve, I don't know if I'll be using a cow sleeve for this, but if I use a cow sleeve, do well to check the description box on how to draft a cow sleeve. I'll drop the link there.
Can you see this standing sleeve? Can you see the sleeve? This is a cow sleeve. Yeah, I have this tutorial in one of my previous video. I'm going to drop the link in the description box so you check it out if this sleeve is also what interests you. Now this sleeve, guys, there's no hard net, there's no interfacing, no interfacing whatsoever, and yet it's having this standing effect. Yeah, in that video I used a lighter fabric. I used a chiffon, so it wasn't having the effect that I wanted. Yeah, but this is an Ankara fabric, so if you want to have this fullness, this standing effect, you have to use a strong fabric.